What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameOverGreggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I had to buy a shirt at a Vanessa Carlton concert last night to make sure for like the fourth day in a row we didn't wear the same shirt.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We need some app that we can check in with the shirt that we're wearing.
Like text message apps.
Something like that.
Yeah, if that was only
But I don't want to text you all the time. I don't want to bother you. I want to log on at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm putting my shirt on.
Sure.
And be able to see what shirt is going on. Maybe we just need to do...
We just Instagram post every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
This is what
Or you get that program software that Cher had in Clueless and just hook that up with all the
there you go.
pictures of
That's
all
a
of your
pro
shirts.
maneuver.
we don't even have a network computers here. You know what I mean? We don't even have a shared server.
Instagram it is.
Yeah. Over there, the pure one. Tim Gettys in a new shirt.
Let to most, yeah.
Where'd you get this Team
It's my
Corn
Team
shirt?
Corn shirt. Gia got it for me, obviously. Are you a Bachelor fan?
No.
You're missing out
not. I'm
on
sorry.
some greatness.
My
We all
bad.
know Corn got robbed,
I'm sure.
I don't know if we do
don't
know that.
but
I
we'll find
we
her
don't know.
again on Paradise. Will she find love?
Oh, Jesus.
I hope so.
I was looking at the wrong camera for
For the
all that.
sake of love.
Yeah, for the
And
sake of
rounding
love.
out the group, she works at GameSpot.
I do.
She, dressed as a piece of pizza, Chastity DeCencio.
My pin tweet. Yes. Hello.
Thank you for coming by.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
It's a
very
pleasure.
exciting.
No,
Very
we're
exciting.
happy to have you here. You're dressed way better than all of us, of course.
thank
But it's
you.
one of those. I went and did that Mass Effect stream with you.
Thank you for doing that.
No problem.
That was a lot of fun.
And it was. And I realized there that you were cool. And they already knew how cool you were. I haven't had much hands-on experience with you. But once I was able to like really squeeze your head
There
for a
you
little
are.
bit,
There you
rub your
are.
face when the cameras weren't on.
Greg, no.
No?
No.
I knew that you were cool.
Don't rub people's faces unless they
Also,
ask you to
don't
do that.
mess
We've
up my
talked about this
makeup.
before.
Now, here's something I want to bring up. I brought this up, I think, on one of the fucking thousands of shows we've done, or I just had this conversation with Nick in private. You still got this black eye going on.
Yeah.
This shiner. Who
Yeah.
gave this to you?
Who
and
did
why?
this to you?
I got someone either need in the face or something.
Do this. It's right there. It's been there for a long time.
Oh, wow.
I think
No.
it's time to heal.
It was deep. It was deep. I don't know.
How deep?
We were doing takedowns in jiu-jitsu.
Deeper than
and
Atlantis.
Somebody just land on
I
your
was like,
face?
that hurt.
Scandalous.
I have no idea how it
Big
happened.
bad Los
Okay.
Angeles.
As so
Dangerous
often that
scandalous.
does when people are horsing
Probably
around.
good for your street cred. Just like walking down the street,
100%.
just like not gonna mess with that guy.
Nick needs
He's been in
street
a
cred.
fight.
Yeah,
great,
true.
great. Little known fact about me: a lot of people think I'm really tough. A lot of people.
I was
That's a
gonna
good
say-
rep to have.
What would you say your rep is in the marina when you're walking around?
The guy that wears flip flops with jeans is probably my rep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But I'm in your neighborhood. Would you
What
be looked
the
at as a
fuck?
tough guy? No.
In my neighborhood?
Do we not flip flop in jeans?
No,
Is
you
that
don't
another thing?
flip flop in jeans. No.
First off, I always flip
We
flop
don't
in jeans.
flip-flop.
You do not
jeans.
flip flop.
That's
in
the
jeans.
Alexis Kazambolitas.
It is
Lexi Pence.
That's her
special.
kryptonite.
She hates that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I shit you not, when I'm doing it, I'll take a picture of it and I'll just send it to her.
Yeah.
She just goes every time. It's like, ew.
Yeah.
Stop
I got
that.
it.
Can they only be worn with shorts? Chastity, is that what is that the
yeah,
rule?
with shorts. If you're on vacation, like with shorts is okay. I
Well, he's
think.
this SoCal guy, so that's where I think
Interesting.
the sandals still come from.
So in Orange County, it's acceptable to go out at night because it's still warm in jeans because you don't want to go to a restaurant in shorts.
Sure.
But you want your feet to be aired out, so you wear the yeah.
and you
you
could be
wear
running on the
floppers.
beach at any second.
Disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show some damn respect for yourselves.
Well, you
I
know.
don't know. For the sake of fashion, I think it's a crime, dude.
Right?
You shouldn't do it.
Now-
Fashion over function.
Now, but here,
Yes.
what about this, everybody? What if they're the kind of sandals that have the bottle opener in the heel?
Ooh, the reefs.
That's functional.
Yeah, right.
That's good for parties.
Yeah.
It's too much
Yeah.
function.
You'll be the
Too much
life of
function?
the party, I think, if you go to the party.
Yo,
with
you
those.
that guy
It's
with that
like-
foot that opens beers? Yeah, I am.
It's like,
Guy
where
with the foot.
Where's he at? I need to open my beer.
Yeah, I need that beer guy,
Yeah,
the beer foot guy.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Game Over Greggy show. Each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table. Each bring a random topic of discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com where you can get each and every episode early, along with bonus episodes, perks, and goodies, just like Patreon producer Tom Bach did.
Tom Bach,
He's
the
supporting us
homie.
on this.
Bow, 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 bow.
You might remember him from the Gamescast,
Where he killed it.
where you either think he killed it or interrupted too much.
Yeah.
I fell down. I thought he killed it.
I thought he killed it too.
All right, good, Tom.
He
Don't
definitely
listen. Don't listen
I'm sure
to
he did.
don't listen to the vocal minorities, haters. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to the vocal minority.
Yeah.
If there are vocal minorities that you see on the streets or something, you can listen to them. Just to be clear on what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because the phrasing.
Keep digging this one because it's so fascinating for me to watch it from this
So
end.
bad.
No,
No,
it's
it's me.
fine.
No,
no,
it's me.
It's
no,
fine.
it's fine. Don't worry
Everything's
about
fine.
it. Give him a
Let's
Pepsi.
keep
Everything will be okay.
Everything's fine.
If you got no bucks to toss our way, no big deal. Head over to youtube.com/kindafunny where we put up the show topic by topic, day by day, until it goes up as one big video and MP3 down the line. Chastity,
Magical.
you're here.
I am here.
You get the first topic.
Yes.
What do you got?
I want to talk about boy bands. Specifically
You
boy
came to
bands
the right
from
place.
the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm talking Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC.
For who's the best boy band?
Who is the ultimate boy band?
So this topic's a long time coming.
Yes,
A couple
it is.
weeks ago, I tweeted out. I was like, "What should we talk about on Game Over Greggy Show?" You responded,
I said
saying,
Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC.
and I was like, "We need to wait. We need to get you on the show to settle this debate because there's nobody more qualified than you to be here." I
That's
love
right.
you guys.
That is right.
But there's a secret about Chastity that I don't think either of you are aware of. Kevin, can we pull up the picture,
Oh,
please?
God. There it is.
What the fuck?
She herself has a history, has a past.
I have a history.
What? Please give us details.
Oh, my God.
If you're listening at home, if you're on an MP3, Kevin is throwing up Chastity's album. Chastity had an album,
Get it out of
and we're
here.
zooming in.
Stop it.
So it's just called
It doesn't
Chastity.
get more 2001 than that.
No.
Like, I'm wearing like this very buffy shirt. You can't see it,
Yes,
but I have
yes.
pleather pants on underneath.
Yeah, you
Big
do.
fan of
I
pleather.
have big, voluminous hair, and my makeup is overdone for being 16 years old.
Wow.
You were 16 in that
That's
picture?
me at 16. I might be a vampire, but I don't know.
No.
Is this on
that's-
Spotify?
No, it's nowhere.
Can we get it on Spotify?
Is it on
You can get
someone's
it
Zanga
at my
page
mom's
somewhere?
house. It was
Maybe?
probably on my GeoCities page
Good.
for a bit, and then I got rid of that because it was awful.
You look like every single person that I grew up with that
Wow.
tried to be
Yeah,
a music artist.
tried is the key
Did you
word there.
did you ever do one of the like autograph signings at a mall?
No, I was
Do you want to?
sure.
Cool.
Who
We
doesn't?
we should
Who
make that
doesn't?
Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I'll just sign copies of that, and
Please
there
bring
will
them
be
to Kind of
nothing
Funny
on it.
Life
have
3.
this
Please bring
album.
them to Kind of Funny Life 3.
My mom
You're
has
right.
it, so I took
Please
that
perform at
picture.
Kind of Funny Life
oh
3.
God! Oh God! No.
Yes.
You know her from the Game Over Greggy Show and GameSpot.com. Welcome, Chastity.
I think Brian Altano was offering to remix it.
Oh my God,
Yes.
yes.
It's very dated. There are songs about, like, the hit was about me telling a boy to get off his phone. Still topical.
That is, that,
Oh.
wow, you were ahead of your
I
time
hear
on that
that
one.
at
Ahead
least
of
once a
my
weekend.
time,
At
yeah.
least once a weekend.
Wait,
with my
so
wife.
yeah.
Get off your phone.
So,
Get off your phone.
Yeah.
So, this is an independent album you put out
Yes,
yourself?
this is an independent album. It was very local. I was a local celebrity. I grew up on Long Island in this town called
Oh.
Long Beach. And so I performed at the talent shows at my high school and the local Starbucks and maybe one or two county fairs in
Did you
the
go to
area.
Ragtime Pizza ever?
No, no.
You got a proper jewel case though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that wasn't one of those damn mix CDs.
You
That
just
was
print
legit.
out your stuff and put it in there. Like,
But
you
you
can buy
did
a whole
it
bunch
though.
of them.
You did it.
Yeah, and
Fake
that-
it till you make it.
Exactly.
Yep.
You made
so
it.
like I handed them out to like my high school friends, but that was really it. That's
Yeah.
like that's as far as I got. I didn't put it on anything. And also this was way back. I'm showing my age now, but this was way back before YouTube and everything. So I didn't put my music up anywhere. Maybe MySpace for a
Yeah,
time, but
MySpace
that's
would've been the
also
only
deleted.
option.
Yeah, I think that was my only option at the time. Yeah.
That's MySpace.
Yeah, but that's what makes me qualified. 'cause
Okay,
I-
sure.
I
Okay.
love
'Cause I
pop
was gonna
music.
say-
I love pop music so much. I loved it so much that I wanted to be it, and I was convinced that would be my life and my future. And I wrote songs and I sang them and I did choreography, and now I'm just really good at karaoke. So that's
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay.
where it got me.
So you got somewhere good.
So you're bringing a
Swear to
critical eye here. You're going to see things that we wouldn't pick
Critical.
up at all.
I guess no. I was just a really huge.
Because I feel like
fan.
the answer is just in sync and this topic's over.
So here's the thing, Greg. You would
There's
be
a
right.
debate. There's
Thank
a
you,
debate.
Kev. What up, JT?
I'm divided. I was more of an NSYNC fan for a longer amount of time, but I was initially a Backstreet Boys fan. And I have this to say. Looking back, I think that Backstreet Boys' songs hold up better.
This is the argument I was making to you guys on the morning show.
I'm looking at the songs right now,
Yeah.
and I just have
Like,
to.
their ballads are solid, and those hold up over time.
But
most of the album of No Strings Attached does not hold up as much. Like,
Really?
especially all the B-sides. Like,
Well, so here's the,
Bye
here's
Bye
the
Bye
thing.
holds up.
At the end of the
Yeah.
day, the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, for all their similarities, they're very different.
They are.
And I think that there's a lot of classes that you need to kind of have the debate between. On one hand, there is dancing. Who's
Yes.
better at dancing?
NSYNC.
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 Undeniably.
NSYNC's better at
right?
dancing.
Who's better at presentation and stuff? NSYNC.
NSYNC.
That's all that they have. But Backstreet Boys, they harmonize, which means their music does
NSYNC
hold up better.
NSYNC harmonizes
NSYNC has
as well.
the hits.
Yeah.
But
Backstreet
Backstreet
Boys
Boys
also
has
has
the
the hits.
quality. And that's
They
the thing is
also
they have
have the
so
hits.
many hits. They have more hits, debatably. And this is as an NSYNC
okay,
guy.
I'm gonna type in greatest hits
They
of both,
put
and we're
in
gonna go
more
down
albums.
this.
All right. Yeah,
So
let's
that's the problem.
compare
So
the greatest hits.
NSYNC
and
only
see.
had 3 albums.
Yes.
Backstreet Boys had like 8.
Yeah, and
Backstreet
I
Boys-
don't know most of the latter
And
ones.
see, that's the
yeah.
thing. They stuck around too long.
They never
Too
stopped.
long. Yeah, they're
still
in
have
Vegas.
stuck around.
They're still doing it, right?
They're
Still
in
still
Vegas
touring?
now. They're doing
Yeah.
the Vegas thing.
They lost Kevin for a while.
And then
Where
they
did
came
they
back.
find him?
Yeah. So here's the
knows where he
challenge.
went?
Can we name all the Backstreet Boys? Can we name all the NSYNC members?
Yes.
I could-
but-
You can name all of them?
Yes,
Well,
I
we
can.
should start over here and go in. because this will actually be fun.
Okay.
Just start
All
with a
right.
yes or a no.
Okay. No, I can't. I don't think I can name any
Name
of
as
the
many as
Backstreet
you
Boys.
can. I just want to know.
Well, in sync I can name. It's Joy Fatone. Got it.
Yeah.
Joy Fatone. JC Chazé.
Wow.
Lance Bass. Just Justin Timberlake and
here's
Chris
the last one.
Kirkpatrick.
Yay! He did it.
Chris
He did it.
unfortunately was
He did
there. Chris and Joy were always the guys that I was like, come on, guys.
No,
Chris
Joey
got
gave us
immortalized
hope.
in that
Joey was cool.
episode.
Joey was
Joey
the guy
gave-
where I was like, maybe I could do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Joey's
Yeah.
like this. They were like, guys, everyone in this group is young and hip and cool, but the one person dropped out. Who else? You, the guy that's painting the wall.
Chris
Joey, can
was
you
the
come over here?
oldest one. Chris had a mop for hair for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, Chris's hair was terrible.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
bad.
there was just a moment where Chris like went through that period where he would dread things into the hair.
Yes.
So it's like shoelaces would be in the hair, and it's like, does he know that there's a fucking shoelace in his hair, or like what's going on with that?
Well, that's another
don't know.
category, though, that you have to debate is the,
The hair? The hair.
And I think that, again, NSYNC clearly wins.
Well, they win
NSYNC
for
is
a biggest hair.
presentation, man. They got that
guess,
shit down.
I don't know.
Now let me see if I can name anyone from Was Nick Carter in Backstreet
Yes,
Boys?
correct.
Nick Lachey was 98 Degrees.
98
right?
degrees.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can name them too.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's a game
See,
changer.
I don't think
Don't
I can
bring
name
BB
anyone
Mac
else in
into this.
Backstreet Boys. I mean, I'm sure
Or
when you
5.
name them, I'll remember.
Yeah.
But I can't. What? You give me some Backstreet Boys.
Name the Backstreet Boys.
I already
Without
get. I got
looking
you
at the
started.
screen.
Oh, this is NSYNC. I was fact check. Aaron Carter?
Aaron Carter was brother
Nick Carter's
of Nick
younger
Carter,
brother,
yeah.
a.k.a. the first concert I ever
Are
went to.
either of
Yes.
them in
And that's
Backstreet
how he
Boys?
beat Shaq.
We
And that
already
is how he
established that
beat
that the older brother was in Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Nick
Yes,
Carter is
Nick
in
Carter is a
Backstreet
Boys.
Backstreet Boy. Who else is in Backstreet Boys?
So there's Nick Carter.
Yes.
Not Nick Lachey.
No.
I really got nothing. else for
So
you.
you think you can name all of them?
Yes, I
okay.
can.
So for
I
me,
know
I
I
don't
can.
think I can
know
name all of
Chastity
them.
can name all of
I
them.
know I can.
AJ McLean,
Correct.
Made up name.
Okay. I do remember him.
Howie. Don't know his last
That's
name.
okay.
Howie Long.
Oh, Kevin Richardson.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Now,
So we've only forgot one. You only forgot one, right?
Wait, I only counted 3 there. Nick,
yeah.
Nick Carter,
We already said
AJ,
Nick, AJ,
Kevin,
Kevin.
oh,
And then you said Howie.
Fuck. No.
here's the thing. Looking at this image on Wikipedia of the Backstreet Boys, I
you-
recognize them.
him.
Yeah.
All right,
But
let
I
me see
couldn't
the
tell
picture.
him.
I think I gotta blow my nose over back.
Cover the names. Who's that in the middle?
Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
yeah.
You knew it. You
Yeah,
knew
of course,
it.
of course.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
knew
I
it.
probably, if you just named me or quizzed me, I wouldn't be able to name them all.
You saw his face and you
What,
recognized
Brian,
him.
what's his last name?
Luttrell.
Brian Luttrell.
Brian
yes.
Luttrell and
yeah,
Kevin
he went Christian
Richardson.
for a while.
They're
Did he
Did he come
cousins.
back?
Music.
Did he come back? Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, guys?
Yeah.
That God wasn't for
They're
me.
cousins.
Brian and Kevin are cousins.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
Yes,
See,
very
I like,
interesting.
we brought the expert. That's
Uh-huh.
good. But so the thing is, I think, so Backstreet Boys came out first, and then NSYNC came out and like arguably did it better because they just kind of
Yeah.
were like, all right, we saw what worked here. We're just going to hit them with the hits. And with Tearing At My Heart, I mean, come on, that was great. But then really
It's a
they found their
classic.
groove. When it comes to iconic moments, I say it's fairly tied between the two
That's
of them.
fucking
But more of them
bullshit.
come to NSYNC.
No
so here's the
Strings
thing.
Attached was like the best-selling album for the longest time.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna
But-
be me.
It wasn't the best selling album. It was the best selling in the first 2 weeks or
Yeah.
first week. It broke all those records.
Yes.
But the Backstreet Boys albums sell more. They always end up selling.
Hmm.
Like their numbers are insane. I'm pulling this out of my ass, but
I don't know if
I would
that's
wager to
true.
bet that
Yeah.
the Backstreet Boys album are like double what NSYNC's
Interesting.
are.
Can we look this up? Who can
Yeah.
verify
There is an
this?
internet. Are you?
Look for some things because
Please.
that's the thing
Who
that
sold
shocked me
more
is
albums?
recently I was looking back. Definitely
Of the first three. Of the
undeniably
first three
Backstreet
albums.
Boys did.
So
I
the
know
first
that they
three
did.
NSYNC albums versus the first three Backstreet Boys albums. I believe you.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
did.
you.
But
Here's what-
NSYNC did beat the records in the week
in the
period.
first, yeah.
To bring-
the most sold in the first week.
To you, the expert, Chastity.
Yes.
A question. I am well aware of NSYNC being formed in a lab. We need a boy band that
They
got
both were. They were
By the same
that's-
person.
by the same person.
No way,
yes.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That-
guy in Orlando.
overweight guy
Lou
with glasses,
Pearlman.
right? I remember him from, I think, from Behind the Music or whatever. one of
Lou
those things.
Pearlman, who was kind of big, kind
Lou
of
Pearlman.
weird looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he put
He did
together
them
Backstreet
both of them,
Boys
back
and
to back,
NSYNC. Yeah.
year after year.
Wow.
And then he
Wow.
pitted them against each other.
Yeah. He was
Kind
also
of, but it never happened, and that was my biggest.
that never really happened.
It's
yeah.
like, why not? Like, why did we never get the kind of face off that we deserved?
Yeah. Or
You
like
know, like-
Britney versus Christina.
Yeah,
They were friends.
that one got too
Yeah.
close. That was too
It
close
got
to home
close.
for me. Where I'm like, I don't know that I need to see them
Do you
fight.
like one more than the other?
Oh, that's a topic for another
Is
day.
it? Okay,
That
okay.
is that. Oh man.
We're
Don't make me
talking about
pick
boy
between
bands.
those
We're
two.
talking
But
about
I feel like
boy
they're a
bands.
very similar debate where it's like, all right, Britney wins, but it's like, but Christina made better music. I think it's the same thing.
No, Christina's only good album was Stripped.
But that album was amazing.
It
Yeah,
was
but
amazing.
Is that the one with Dirty or?
If you're talking,
Yes, that's the one
if you're
with
talking
Dirty.
Dirty.
sheer like talent, Yeah, Christina.
Yeah,
Aguilera.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
She's way better
Back to the thing at hand here.
Boy bands.
Iconic moments, iconic things when you think about boy bands or whatever. When it comes to music videos, NSYNC kill it.
Fucking crushed it.
However, the most
However.
iconic boy band video of all time.
Everybody, Backstreet's back, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, you think so?
What were you
I was
gonna
gonna say I want it that way.
Right. The one Blink-182 parody.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I mean,
Backstreet's back
that is like
so much better. But
Now
You
for me, it's
are-
the iconic dance.
yes,
Everybody
everybody.
or
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye Bye Bye.
Oh, it's bye.
I
It's
think
Bye
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 Bye Bye
Bye.
wins.
Bye Bye Bye
the
wins.
two-handed pull of Everybody
Yeah.
is classic. But if you see someone go like this, you hear the
You
song
know what
in
you're
your head.
doing.
Yeah,
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 you know,
yeah.
and you start doing it with
The thing
them.
is, shit, man. I want to now. This makes me want to go back and watch all these videos and
They're great.
and re-listen to all these songs. Which when I
And
say
you
I want to
should.
go back and do that, when I leave today, I
Yeah.
will be listening to nothing but Backstreet Boys and NSYNC on
Good.
Spotify.
What's your favorite Backstreet Boys song?
I don't see. That's the thing. Here's where my knowledge starts to break down.
Okay.
If you sang me a song, I'd be like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's NSYNC. But like, I Want It That Way, I swear to God, was an NSYNC song, and I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. No, I know that. But like, that's.
What about As Long As You Love Me?
I mean, I'm looking at that. That's a Backstreet song.
Well, I know I'm not quizzing you. Would you have said that was an NSYNC song as well?
Which one is that? Sing it to me.
As
I don't
long
care.
as you love me, who
we go.
you are.
Where
Yeah,
you're
that
from.
that I would have said was
You start singing Taco Bell.
I thought you were saying Tomahawk. I'm like, what?
No, see, that's the thing. I misspoke. I know NSYNC songs.
Yeah.
I just assume everything else is either Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, or whatever the other.
O-Town.
Yeah, exactly. O-Town.
O-Town.
I remember O-Town.
More like
That was a
No
moment.
Town.
Oh!
I'm not down
Nobody
with
liked
it.
He
O-Town.
does
down with
not
it.
like O-Town.
The thing with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC is if it was a ballad, it's probably Backstreet Boys with a
Yes.
couple rare exceptions like Gone, This I
Gone.
Promise
I
You,
Promise You.
the Christmas music.
God,
Merry Christmas and Happy
the first time
Holidays
you realize that
is the
Justin
damn
Timberlake was
jam.
amazing.
That is the Christmas jam, I must say.
NSYNC won Christmas.
NSYNC won Christmas, but Backstreet Boys never put a full-fledged Christmas album
Yeah,
out.
they were too busy putting out 8 other albums that no one cared about.
Did you ever see
That's upsetting.
It is.
the NSYNC HBO concert that they put
Yes.
on?
Of
course.
Holy crap.
Fantastic.
That was the first time. I think that was actually the first time I watched. And I'm like, it's one of those instances where like, it's just on. Let's just let it be on. And about
And you got
10 minutes
so
into it, I'm
into
like,
it.
oh no.
See, now this is
I like this.
This is an interesting wrinkle to this whole thing of like with this music. I feel like when they're coming up, we're talking late 90s, early 2000s,
Yep.
right? I'm getting ready. I'm still in junior high. No, I'm in high school. I'm getting ready. I'm in high school, and I feel like there's a stigma to boy bands that at the time, and maybe still is, that you're a boy in high school. You can't enjoy this kind of
Right.
music. You know what I mean? So I think that's where I'm limited in my scope and reverence for both of these people. However, the reason I think I'm so pro NSYNC in this argument, it has nothing to do with the music. I mean, the music's fine. It's great. It's enjoyable.
It's
Who
fantastic.
cannot say that the music's fun? It was when they were filming. I think it was that this is a deep cut. Everybody get on board and try to grab.
Ready.
We're along
Ready.
on this ride with you right now.
There was a TRL was a popular show.
Yes.
Total Request Live.
Yep.
Just making sure you understood. Just making sure everybody
I
understood.
love
I'm
TRL.
Fuck yeah.
And they were doing a shoot for like the anniversary of it, maybe, or whatever. And this is, if you remember, there was a bunch of different storyline threads that connect here. Where it was, this is the one where when they were shooting, Fred Durst came down next to Christina Aguilera and was like, "Hey, I know you probably hate me," and she's like, "I don't hate you." And then they made the song eventually, and then he said the whole thing about Nookie, and then that got
Right.
documented in her diary. This is the real story. And then this is also the same time too of like they had the guys with the TVs on their heads painted gold, and one of them got an erection because he was looking at these girls, or whatever. Same thing though. When they're getting ready to shoot this, in some behind the scenes video I watched either for that or for NSYNC, it was NSYNC at a table. Carson Daly going around talking to everybody. Carson Daly comes by with the mic and the camera. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, whatever." And NSYNC played like they were normal people. Where they were like, "Oh my, Carson, don't look behind you, Carson. Jennifer Lopez is back there right now." And he's like, "Yeah, what about it?" He's like, "It's Jennifer Lopez." And so Carson just turns and goes, "Hey, Jennifer." And she was like, "Hey." And he was like, "Hey." And then all the NSYNC goes, "No!" And I was like, that was awesome. And that's when I called. There was no texting back then. Called Poe or Camps or somebody. And I was like, if they weren't famous, we'd be friends with NSYNC. They do
Yes.
fun things. And that's when I was like, you know what? Fuck Backstreet Boys. They can go back to whatever Joe Blow farm town they
my
came
God.
out of.
And Poe's like, you don't have to pick. You don't have to choose.
No, you
Get in
did.
the car. We're gonna find them.
You absolutely-
We're gonna kill Aaron Carter.
Yes.
You have to pick
You
your
had to
side.
pick, especially back then.
have to pick your
I was in
side.
a very different scenario than you. I was in elementary school when all this was happening, so I was
you were
allowed.
like
not only
perfect
was
boy
I
band time.
allowed to like it, I was
He was
supposed to like
encouraged,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Were you? Because when I'm in elementary school, a band called New Kids on the Block is happening,
God,
and we are
yes.
again are not encouraged
allowed?
to enjoy.
Really?
We are
No,
boys.
that
We're
was,
not
it
going to
was
listen to
frowned
boy
upon.
bands.
It was frowned upon.
I mean, dude, see, the thing is, for me, it was a little bit different because at the same time we had Britney and Christina.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
it was all just wrapped in the same thing.
It's all the same thing.
And
See,
it was
that,
just like-
but that was the problem of like, okay, good, it's a Britney video. I've got to figure out how to get upstairs and masturbate without my parents noticing, and also I've got to do it before fucking Backstreet Boys comes out with some other garbage. Because I got to kill one of
Did
these
you ever,
If you get a
by
little
accident,
confused, it's okay.
like you didn't
Was it
finish-
an accident?
You didn't
Was it
finish
an
by
accident?
the time Britney was
Was it an
done.
accident?
Like
Backstreet
Britney was
Boys
number
started,
4, and
you
then
just
number
keep
3
going?
came
Yeah,
on, and
yeah.
it was Kid Rock's Bottle with the Ball, and
Yeah,
you're like,
well-
what do I do now? This
Yeah.
sucks.
Oh, I
You're
mean,
like,
Josie.
this is confusing.
Yeah, don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep going.
You just got to keep going.
What a
You gotta
great
keep
time
going.
it was for Total Cross.
Oh, with the
TRL was great.
boogie, boogie.
I went to TRL once.
Did you really?
Yeah, I sat in
Oh.
the crowd once. Yeah.
Your
Nice.
life is awesome.
Yeah.
That's so
Who'd
cool.
you see?
Well, I grew up in New York. It was Enrique Iglesias Day.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
During what time are we talking about? Are we talking about Escape My Love? We're talking
Would
about
you
Hero?
dance?
Second album. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
If I
Okay.
asked you to
I think
dance.
Hero and stuff.
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Joe, why would you? Why you said that like Enrique Iglesias wasn't amazing for his time?
Because I really wanted to go to a boy band.
Sure.
Or like Britney or Christina,
supporting.
and then all I could get tickets for was Enrique Iglesias Day. So it's
Fucking
like
Enrique.
kind of let down. I love Enrique, but yeah,
Dude, Enrique was the
I was let
bomb
down
back
at the
then.
time.
That Escape My
So
Love video with
sexy.
Anna Kournikova.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna Kournikova.
They don't
yeah.
do things
Yeah.
like that anymore. They just don't.
Good song.
Up
Good song.
silence. Is it Ricky
That's
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
I'm thinking Ricky Martin.
Living La Vida
Do you
Loca.
remember that Latin explosion in 1999 when it was just there happened to be 3 people on the radio that are
Yep.
Latino?
You know what brought it in? It was
Lou Bega.
Jennifer Lopez
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez did
Yep.
that Selena movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
That was-
and
it was
everyone was
after
like,
that.
oh, and now it's mainstream.
Yeah.
You have Jennifer Lopez to thank for Ricky Martin.
Yeah, it was Jennifer Lopez. It was all the same summer. Jennifer Lopez is on the 6th album, and then Ricky Martin with "Livin' La Vida Loca" and Mark Anthony, who she was married to, did "I Need to Know" that song.
Right.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
What a
That was all
time.
the same.
What a
I remember
year.
that's one of those memories like burned in my brain of I remember driving around in the Ford Taurus listening to Mambo No. 5 and Enrique Iglesias.
Looking for
There you go.
Backstreet Boys.
Come on, Ford! They're not in the suburbs of Chicago. We're gonna find a Poe. I got a yardstick.
Go to
I'm
the
paying
Tower
on this
Records.
side.
Go to the Tower Records.
Lou Bega did a remix to Mambo No.
no,
5.
he
Did he?
With Disney characters.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Because you know he says
Wait,
all
I
different
thought you were
names.
kidding about that because you know that his
No.
Mambo No. 5 is a remix of Mambo No. 5, right?
What?
There is a song Mambo No. 5 that is a very popular like Latin Perez
Same
Prado
beat.
Oh,
song.
yeah,
Is it
yeah.
the same
But
beat?
like,
Ba-da-da, yeah.
yeah. But this, I'm talking about the Lou Bega song. It's the same song, just with different lyrics. Like instead of naming all the different girls, he's naming just like Disney princesses and shit. I wasn't doing it even then.
Interesting.
Still am.
In my life.
Yeah, exactly. It was like that.
Okay.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Tim
That
was
was
like
a good
this.
time. Okay.
They're making content for me.
Yeah,
They're talking directly
But
to me.
again, at that point, I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So I was like, hell yeah. I was all about Mambo No. 5. I was
Who
all
was
about
it?
Who Let the Dogs Out. I was all about all that shit.
Baja Man.
Baja
Yikes.
Man.
Ooh, yeah.
They are the homies.
I feel like for going back to the to NSYNC and whether or not it was okay to like them, I feel like I just went through that threshold as after when I was a closet NSYNC fan for a very long time. And then just kind of said to myself, I'm like, why am I hiding this? And then I went all in on it.
Oh, yeah?
Where like people would come like get into my car and I would just turn up the rate, like turn
That's the
up the
best time to
volume
listen to
really
NSYNC.
loud and then hit play. And then we would listen to the entire, and you would see that same wave of emotions from all your friends. And they'd be like, "Oh, dude, not this again." And then by like track number 2, they're into it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, let me just introduce this to you.
No, I mean, so I think going back to the debate, you bring up an interesting point here. I feel like NSYNC has more hits that aren't singles. Like if you just played like random songs from NSYNC, people would be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
here's Here We Go." Here We Go wasn't a single,
Here we
Yeah.
go.
It was a single
Yeah.
overseas, and
That-
there
that's
was a
the thing.
music video for it, but
but
people
it's not
know
like an
what it
official
is, yeah.
thing. It was featured in Smart House on Disney Channel, but it wasn't like a real thing. But people know that shit. Whereas Backstreet Boys, you only know the singles. Like maybe not most people.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's
I love
it's
a
a pretty
good
fair
Backstreet Boys
fair
B-side.
fight here.
Now let me ask you guys this question.
Yes.
Does lineage matter in this argument? And what
Yeah.
I mean by that is the fact that Justin Timberlake actually came out of one of these groups. Does that
Right.
matter?
But see, does the argument go for or against who's the better boy band? Because arguably, Justin leaving NSYNC means that
Justin
it
leaving
wasn't
NSYNC
the
broke
best.
NSYNC.
Justin was
Yeah.
better than
well,
NSYNC.
well, let's back up. It wasn't just Justin. Jay-Z, Chazé tried to break away as well.
He did.
And
He had an album.
To be fair,
Didn't do
every
well.
single
Yeah.
Backstreet Boy tried going
tried
solo.
to do it.
And
so
it didn't
Didn't
work.
work.
It did not work, unfortunately, until you heard that first album from Justin Timberlake. You were like, holy motherfucker.
Nick Carter
This
tried at
guy.
the same time as Justin Timberlake, which was very ballsy.
And then his little brother,
one of them did well.
his little brother rose and then crashed.
Didn't he go broke? Didn't
I
Aaron
mean,
Carter
there was
go
a
bankrupt?
lot of
I
drugs
did
involved.
like that Aaron's
Really?
Party song.
Yeah, he went bankrupt.
Aaron's part. I mean,
Aaron's
again,
Party is a
me
jam.
talking about 8-year-old Timmy
Aaron's
back
Party.
then. Aaron's Party was the
Come
fucking.
get it.
Yeah,
But so
Come
okay,
get
so
it.
so
So
dialing
good.
it back, you remember?
Yeah.
And maybe you didn't have this debate outwardly, but I certainly did internally a lot. Where you were like, which one is the standout person of NSYNC? Is it Jay-Z or is it JT?
JC or JT.
Yeah,
That was
and I was
never
always
really
I was
What's
kind of
JC?
on the JC side where I was like, JC Chasez is clearly the like.
I
he's
thought
not
that
maybe like the
JC
front
had the
runner,
best
but
voice.
He did.
Well, so
JC had the
they
best
pushed
voice.
him as the leader.
Yeah.
They pushed him as the front man, and then JT's like,
It was
"But I got
always,
some
To hell
hair."
with that.
It was
He's like, I'm
always
gonna cut my hair and
JC
go.
and JT, and they were the only ones that got solos. And once in a blue moon, they would toss one at Joey.
Yeah.
But none of them got to sing solos.
Yeah, they tried to. Well, Chris was always like the baritone, right? Like he
Yeah.
had to sing like the bass parts.
Chris has one solo in "I Drive Myself Crazy," and that's
Right.
about it.
Joey Fatoni's back there. He was a 78-year-old man. He's back there painting the wall. They're just asking him, they're like, we just need a guy back there. But he's always. Here's the thing.
We just need the
I give
five.
Joey
We just
Fatoni
need
a lot
the
of
five.
shit. But
Is it Fatone or Fatoni?
It's
Fatone.
Okay,
It's
just
Fatone.
making sure.
He's
called
been
Joey
running
Fatoni.
this into the ground for years. It still makes me laugh.
I give Joey Fatoni a lot of shit. He was a 70-year-old man when that when that group started, but he looked out of all of them like he was having the most fun. He was
Yes.
fucking always
He
smiling.
sold it.
He was
His
always selling
face.
it. That guy
Yeah.
put the fucking work in, and he's still got a great career today as a correspondent. So
I mean,
Did a lot of-
Correspondent for who?
did a lot of
NSYNC
TV
won
work.
in terms of solo
he does a lot of
careers
TV work.
post.
He's like the dude from Saved by the Bell. What's his name?
Mario Lopez.
He kinda does
Standing
what
at
Mario
the
Lopez
edge of
does.
tomorrow.
Chris Kirkpatrick's the only one that I'm like, what happened to you, dude?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know
Bass
what-
is like Bass is producing stuff now, right? Like
Yeah,
he's producing people.
Bass is fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass
He
having the
did
time
fine.
of his life.
He's cameos in movies left
Yeah.
and right.
He went to
I
prom with
watched his
Topanga.
Yeah.
I watched his reality show when he was getting married. It was lovely.
Aw.
was nice.
Yeah, I was very happy for him.
Then they did their reunion at the VMAs in 2013.
Yeah,
and
for like a hot second.
it made us all happy, but it also made us all sad.
Yeah, and I was like,
because I was like, oh.
Then I just missed them so much.
Was-
you
was
couldn't have
Justin
done
in
the full
that?
song.
It was
Yeah.
Justin was getting the MTV
Vanguard
Video
Award.
Vanguard
Oh,
thing,
cool.
and then like he did. It was like a 20-minute performance where he went through like all of his songs, and it was all his like solo shit. And then towards the end, just like the rest of the guys
He brings
rose
up
out of the
NSYNC
That's
for
floor.
like
fucking awesome.
2 minutes.
And it was
yeah.
fucking awesome. But then it was also
just
like
can't
It was
sing
so
anymore.
short.
it was it needed to be though. Like you
Yeah.
could
Well,
see
they
they
probably
just
don't
they
have
just
it
didn't
anymore.
have
Short.
it.
Yeah.
The thing with Justin is that like I've seen a Justin Timberlake concert.
Me too.
The amount of energy that guy has to have to sustain that level of performance for like 2 hours is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to be in phenomenal shape. You can't just jump back into that. Joey Fatoni, again, 78 years old in the 90s, is a good 94 years old right now. He can't just jump back into that.
And that was the thing about Joey Fatone is that I remember he always had fun with it. He was on Robot Chicken too.
Yep.
where they
Yeah.
called
Yeah,
him
he
Fat
was.
One or
Always had fun
whatever.
with it.
He knew what he had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
God
was
bless
like
you.
this. Fuck yeah, whatever
Do
you
you
guys need to do.
remember when Joey and Lance did a movie together?
I don't.
Yeah, it was called On the Line. And
No, I don't remember
It was
this.
about Lance finding a girl on the train that he falls in love with, and he tries to
Oh,
find
I
her again.
vaguely remember
Spoilers.
this. I vaguely
Doesn't end
remember
well.
It ended well for Lance.
Well, it
didn't end
ended
that way.
well, but just it
that
didn't
way.
end the
It's
way
fine.
that you thought it did.
Yeah, that
Well,
was actually.
debatable. I don't know. That's the whole
whatever,
thing.
whatever.
But was that around Crossroads? 'Cause
Before
again-
Crossroads.
Oh
it was
man, because
before
Crossroads.
Crossroads. that is a movie.
Was that the Britney
Yeah.
movie?
That is the
Yeah.
Britney movie.
Oh,
With
God.
Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I'm
that
not
song
a
makes me way more emotional than
girl.
it should.
Not yet a
Like,
woman.
that's
Glad it
because
does.
she was still touting that whole thing when she was dating Justin Timberlake. They were virgins. Remember that?
Yes.
They're like, we've
And
never had sex. And
Later
then,
on,
and
she's
then-
like, just kidding.
yeah, no, she's like, we were plowing each other. We
I,
were
I believed her
destroying
though
each
when
other.
they came out in the denim suits. I was
Yeah.
just like, you might be virgins.
Y'all also
That
might be in a
matching
cult too,
denim.
but whatever.
That matching denim.
Might be in a cult.
Man,
Man,
I'll tell
Brittany
you.
and Justin, I miss that.
Me too.
I do too. But do you think Justin misses it?
No.
No.
I don't think he does.
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
she misses it. Once
Well,
in a
I don't
while.
know though because
Or thinks back on it fondly.
the thing about Britney is she's doing well, and a lot of people don't.
She went through
think
a
that.
really rough spot.
She broke
though.
emotionally.
Shaved her head.
She was
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
original
She went through a really
pop
dark
stars.
time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Like the worst thing to happen to Justin is he got punked that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it turned out that he was still
You
really
took
good
my
looking.
Dog.
Was that? I think that was episode 1
It
of
was
Punked.
episode 1 of Punks.
Oh god, dude! If Ashton Kutcher ever punked me and I knew him and I was Justin Timberlake, I'd punch him. Actually, I wouldn't punch him. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, but I'd probably try to punch him in the fucking face.
I like how you do like the checklist of like
No, I
what
thought
the
about
belt
it. I was
is.
like, wait a minute, he's a purple
Yeah.
belt. He'll fuck me out, and he's also really tall and good looking, and got a lot of
At the end
money.
of the day, Backstreet Boys in sync. Like they dropped panties on a global scale, and for that I commend all of them.
Yes.
And it's just one of those things where, like, as an adult, I can look back and be like, younger Tim, you were wrong. You thought that NSYNC was all that the world had to offer and that Backstreet Boys were the scum of the earth. And as it turns out, they're all pretty damn cool. All of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can stand
I do
by
have
it.
I have an appreciation for the Backstreet Boys. You know what I mean? Like I don't hate them. I've come down from when me and Poe were driving through the suburbs of Chicago, banging garbage can lids together. Where you at, Backstreet Boys? We're here for you. Jesus Christ.
NSYNC will always be number one for me. And I think that my favorite songs are the NSYNC songs.
Yeah.
But I think that I have more Backstreet Boys songs that I love than NSYNC songs that I love. And it's
with
because
you.
they put out better music and more of it.
All right, so I feel like, no offense to the three of us, but we're clearly like the least qualified people to make this official ruling on this. What is it? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? Give it to us, Chastity.
I have the same answer as him, but if I have to pick
You
one.
got to pick one. You got two CDs in front of you.
Yeah.
I can't remember the names of either of the albums, but one of them's Backstreet Boys, the other one's NSYNC.
I need to know which albums they are.
No,
We're
just pick
going-
one. Just pick. You got the entire discography
All right.
both of them in front
I'm
of
going
you.
to go with NSYNC.
Damn right, yeah.
There it
I'm
is.
going with NSYNC.
Final word.
Kevin
Shout out
likes
to
that too.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Because
Celebrity's
Celebrity was
good
where
album.
they could have
Celebrity's good album.
totally dropped the ball,
Yeah.
and they were hipper then. They came out with Pop, that
Yeah.
Girlfriend song,
Gone.
the Girlfriend remix
Girlfriend remix was
on
Dude,
fire.
good.
That video was
so
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Thanks for watching this junk sucker. Click up there to subscribe. Watch other videos there. Support us on Patreon. There. What, you don't like the sucker thing?
Just junk sucker. I get there was a comment.
I know I got 20 seconds. Then over here, there's a special Kevin Coelho surprise. Maybe it's Paul's phone number.
Probably won't be though.
I'll give you Paul's phone number. It's